Hey guys, it's Nick here. I have a few things I want to talk about, and well, here I go. First off, the local pizza place that's opening up, they were hiring. They had a job fair thing today, so I went to that and I did an interview, and I was scared. I was scared. But this time, unlike the Radio Shack interview, my heart wasn't beating out of my chest or anything. I actually took it pretty well. It was pretty cool. It's confusing because I didn't know where to go. But I found out about it because I was at Starbucks with my stepfather, and right next door is where they're building the place. So, and there was a sign that said there was a job fair going on on Saturday and Sunday. So I was like, oh cool, I'm gonna check it out. So, you know, today I go down there, and first it's like, okay, where do I go? And sorry, someone said something. Anyways, so yeah, I go down to the place. I'm looking for where the job fair is, and it's inside the place. I didn't know that because the building's still under construction. Like, it doesn't look like it's near done yet. So it's like, I was a little confused. Then I saw the door and it said job fair. So it's pretty simple. I went in there. I was asked if I was over 18, which I am because they serve alcohol. And I sat down. I filled out a little form. It's pretty easy. They ask you a few questions, nothing big. And then I was interviewed by the guy. The guy was really nice. He was pretty laid back, pretty cool. So, and before I started talking, I was thinking, okay, I want to say the right thing. I don't want to spit out a bunch of stuff that's not true or whatever. So, I told him what was going on in my personal life. How I'm kind of taking care of my stepfather and stuff, and he liked that. And told him I'm a musician, and he was complimenting me about it, which I really appreciate. He was like, hey, that's pretty cool that you can play all these instruments and everything. So, he pretty much said, just stick by the phone and hopefully we'll get to you, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Okay, people, pray for me. Let's hope I get that job. I really need it. So, and I told them, and this is the God honest truth, I want to make the place a better place to work at. I'm not saying the place sucks to work at. I would never say that about a place I'm applying at, but I want to make it funner. Okay, I want to make it, a great place to work. That's me. I want to be the light of the party. I want people to enjoy working there. I want people to want to come back every single day, whether you're an employer or customer. I want you to come back every single day and never get tired of it. That's my job. So I'm really hoping that this goes, that I get hired, and no more swearing in my videos because I don't want them thinking I'm a bad person. Okay, so just be forewarned. If you don't hear me swearing anymore, that's why. Because I do not want them thinking I'm a bad person, and they're probably gonna find my YouTube page. I mean, my email address is the same as my YouTube username, so I mean, it's not hard to find me. So I don't want them thinking that I like to swear a lot, because I don't. I mean, people don't know me in real life. Doom Master 994 is a character I portray. He's the one who's beaten all the Doom games on the hardest difficulties. Personally, I've never beaten one, except Doom 64, technically. So yeah, let's hold out. Let's keep our fingers crossed. I'm feeling really good about it. And yeah, again, I was very surprised because I thought the interview was going to be like the scariest thing ever, but it wasn't. So awesome. Next thing I want to talk about is a friend of mine, good friend of mine, is returning to YouTube. But I don't normally do shoutouts because it's not fair to YouTube viewers and stuff. But hey, if anyone wants a shout out, I'll do that. I mean, it's not like anyone will watch my videos anyway. But I'm going to throw a little shout out to Jamie Lynn Sanchez, aka LC Dragon Rats. He's a good friend of mine. We both have the same birthday as Joan Rivers. Isn't that funny? But he just started up YouTube again. He was on a long hiatus. I don't remember why, but he's a YouTube partner too, which is pretty cool. I wanted to be a YouTube partner, but all the stuff I have on my channel is like copyrighted, and yeah, they won't let it fly, so I'm just not going to do it. I might start up another channel, but I've criticized others for making new channels like iJustine and God knows who else. There's like a bunch of people online or on YouTube celebrities that make different accounts. But I mean, if I make like just two, that's fine. So I'm going to, I'm going to work on my review, the one keep saying I'm going to work on. I mean, it's going to be done before my birthday. I can promise you that, okay? I don't keep saying it's going to get done, it's going to get done. Just, a lot of stuff has been getting in the way, and I'm trying not to, I'm trying my best to, work on everything. Again, all I need to do is record gameplay footage, and that's it. So, if I can do that, then and I'm going to try Adobe Premiere again for the first time. I don't think I've ever done a review through Adobe Premiere. I've done videos through Adobe Premiere, but I don't think I've done a review before. And mind you, this is like the oldest version of Adobe Premiere. Like this might even be the first version. I'm not even sure, but yeah. I mean, I'm trying to get used to that program more. So I mean, if something doesn't look right to you or whatever, that's why, because it's going to be my first time doing this, or at least in a long time. I've only used the program like 5 times in my entire life, and all of them being on this computer. So it's a new experience to me, and I couldn't really find any deep, any like guides, especially for old versions like that. So yeah, got a little off topic, but then me and my friend Jimmy Lynn Sanchez, we posted or we now have our Patreon profiles, which apparently is like where people fund you to do like certain things, which is what I'm hoping to do. I mean, I want to do music for a living, and I'm really setting out to do that. When I was in high school, we had to do these things called VIP papers, and we were, it was pretty much, where am I going? How am I going to get there? What do I want to do for the rest of my life, and how am I going to be able to do that for the rest of my life? And I said, I want to do music for a living. And I said, and this was all done in a PowerPoint presentation, so I said, now, I know what a lot of people think. Well, that's impossible. That's unrealistic. And then, to me, no, with God, all things are possible. But even then, you see how many people get famous? There's a guy in my town. This is Seattle. A lot of people get famous. And I'm just lucky. I mean, I'm not in Los Angeles or California or anything like that. But I mean, I still got a chance. I mean, it's in Seattle, so I got a chance. So. And I am working on my first album, and it's confusing because I've never worked on an actual song before. I mean, I've done tons of video game music, but this is different. I mean, where I only need to, write on like 3 different channels, now I have to write on like 50 different channels. Like, not literally, of course, but I have a few channels like NES, but like each one contain more than one note, so it's like, it's a little confusing. But, oops, dropped my CD and my DVD and all that stuff. Good. Okay, anyways. So, yeah, I mean, wish me luck. And this album, I'm probably going to release for free, but I do plan on, having a price for it, like maybe $10. And I don't want it to be too expensive, because that's the thing. People are more likely to buy your product if it's cheaper. So, someone could look at my CD in a store and be like, oh, $20, that's a little too much for me, and I don't even know if I'm going to like it. $10, I might be like, well, that's not too bad. Although, realistically, that'd be like, if it was like $5, someone would be like, well, I guess I could invest money in that. But yeah, $10 I think seems fair, I plan on having 10 songs in there, so pretty much $1 for each song, no biggie, So, and that's the other thing. I mean, I have musical talents. Why would I have musical talents if, I'm not meant to do music for a living? I wouldn't understand. And this is where I want to talk about something else. And I'm going to get a little religious here, so, bear with me. But, I was talking to a friend of mine. He's a pastor. I don't know him in real life, but I've seen his stuff on YouTube. I enjoy it. But he was telling me, well, if I were you, I'd quit, electric guitar, I'd move to acoustic, and it's like, yeah, well, that's fine and good, but I really don't think God has a problem with me playing The Offspring and Bad Religion, as long as, I'm not following every single thing that they're saying, And Bad Religion, the thing is, I rarely hear them, say bad things about God, it's mostly about politics and, how the government is corrupt stuff, which I agree with, so their music's pretty good, but, that's the thing. I don't, I don't like when people say, rock is the devil's music. It's not, okay? There's a lot of Christian artists that play rock music, okay? So, don't get me started. Then it's like Doom 64, if anyone's ever wondering what my favorite enemy from Doom is, it's the Pain Elemental, okay? I just like the look of him, but I like him even more in Doom 64. Were they ever in were they in Doom 3? I don't remember. I played through that game a long time ago. Okay, yeah, I did beat two Doom games. I beat that Doom 3 and Resurrection of Evil. But anyways, yeah, I don't remember if Pain Elementals are in those, but yeah, I like the ones in Doom 64 though. They look pretty scary. And some people might be like, "Well, that's a demon, so you're not Christian. You like demons." Yeah, well, that's the thing. The demons in Doom 64 are made up. Okay, a human being made them. You know, they're not real, as far as I know. So I think I'm okay in that regard. So, and that's about all I want to talk about. Probably, okay, no sure thing, but I'm probably gonna go a little game hunting today, or CD hunting, or something like that. But my funds are really low, and again, this is why I'm trying to get a job so I can, move out and stuff. But yeah, so I might bring back some stuff, I might not, I don't know, but we'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you later. Peace out. Have a good one. Have a great weekend.